what's good? It's Cammygbr. We are here now. I have just come in to my flat, 8 minutes past 5, sat down in front of my computer, put the camera on because I was at a secret event. Shh. It was secret. But you know what? If you can keep a secret, we're going to talk about it.
I must not give in to these fantasies of weakness. Doubtless this is some charm laid on me by an evil shaman, evil sorcerer. Only the chase has meaning.
Yeah. Keep running. Yo. Look, I'm in the outback where it's spooky. Wildcats still pursue me like owls do to the rats and the clouds do when I'm moody. Proud dads for Suzuki's. You backed out and amuse me. I'm good here from I tear your whole crown flat. From I'm in the outback with no neighbors. Giant snakes and the gators. You feel fear in your veins ever since the moment you came in. Heat raises the stakes and big meat is the fragrance. I reign here from a day to doubt that. From I'm in the outback with my chest out. I'm the best out. Who's next? Put you through the test. Do the chew your neck out. When you eat through tube and bed bound. From I eat mountains for breakfast. Keep rounds to these
Yo, shout out to everybody out there who's watching this. Subscribe to the channel. He's doing big things. My man Cammy. It's your man Cass, aka Angry Fan Man. We up out of here.
Yo, we are here. Okay, so to give you the little heads up on this, I'll probably inadvertently talk about each battle and probably announce who was battling who and what you can look forward to. So even as a recap, I may give somewhat of a thought. However, I also don't want to give anyone this you know, there's still an intrigue of who actually won, who did this, who did that, especially about the way that they're going to roll out this event. So I will give the recap, but you might not hear me specifically say this person won because the rollout should be happening some point real soon. You'll see how it all works, and once I explain it, it'll make sense. So just to start things off, we're going to find out what every battle is. We'll talk about it, each battle, all this other stuff, but I'm not going to specifically give you the results. Let's talk about the event. Okay, so as an event, it was fun. So what ended up happening was, and the reason why I was there, it was RX hollered at me in like January asking if I could come through, and I was like, yo, you the fact you've specifically asked, yeah, like if someone's gonna reach out to me and want me to help with any battle rap event, I'll almost always say yes, unless I literally can't, you know, like I almost always will say yes. So back I coming through on the day, what my job was to be is to give these little pre-interviewee type things going into the battle and how they're feeling, and you know, and I'm just poking the bear a little bit, you know, just kind of getting that, you know, just getting that a little bit of that content coming out of them, right? And just telling them how I feel to their face, and even with a little bit of sting, you know, like just a little bit. It's all out of love, you know, and I always made sure to say it here. I may give a little pushback, you know, cook me. And you know what? Some people cooked me. So, but how this is going to come across, okay, so here's a little bit of the TLDR, whatever that phrase means. This is going to come out, and actually very much like the Premier Battle sort of thing, where it's going to be a movie. You know, it's going to be one of these situations where it's going to be on this day, with I don't know if it's going to be a Vimeo, pay 10 quid or whatever, or if it's just going to be on YouTube. I think it's going to be YouTube, but like it's just going to be like a premiere that has everyone in the chat together, and they're going to watch it together. So it's centralizing for this moment here. This is what's happening, and then afterwards they'll release the battles and whatnot. What we were hoping to do is get a little recap after each battle, but circumstances happen, and I'll explain that too. But you know, so but we managed to get the good little conversations with everyone. I came in, typical white people time. I came in. It was like 11:45. I was told to come there for 12. I was there for 11:45. Not a fucking soul in there. So I was in Costa's for like 15-20 minutes and whatnot. It was fun. It was fun. The venue used is the venue, I think TMR have used the venue before. It's the Camden. Now, I quite like the Camden. I like the beams and whatnot. I did feel that the top half was a little echoey. Like, there is quite a lot of good things about it that I think could be good for, like, I know Premier Battles have, like, I think if to put this in a context, this would be like for, you know, a relatively big undisclosed, you know, like it was that kind of room. The room was bigger than necessary for the battles, but I think that's because it was a room that was fine with running it. So like I don't know what the pricing was, that's not shit I want to get into, but like I think the room was super big where we could have had a smaller bit, a concentrated area, something like that. But you know, we made that look good. We made it look good. Everyone was around the front. There was nobody hiding behind the camera. And I have to tell you how important that is. There was nobody hiding behind the camera. Everyone knew what was up and everyone was on camera. And it made the battle better. It made every battle better. That there was nobody that was in the back hiding going. Everyone was there. Everyone was present. Everyone was ready. It was so important for myself and like to be like I would have been first one. I would have been the first one, but everyone already fucking knew what the job was. Go in, be part of the situation, enjoy the event. So yes, like there was a good amount of battles that happened. I did a good amount of interviews that will be come out in this movie part. That you'll see. It's talking about the battles. It was such a fun experience, you know. Honestly, like I can't thank RX enough for having me involved in the situation and doing whatever. And as I had the forever beautiful Battle Rap Shan with me as well, and also if I'm doing too much, saying the same thing in like the nicer way, or maybe it's just because she's just a nicer person and the feminine touch, you know what I mean, like it's a difference between me calling you a cunt and then she just going, but you are a cunt. Like it's the feminine thing. So she was able to just you know, kind of, you know, hit him in the gut with a softer punch. So it was very appreciated. I love having Shan with me. It was like I made sure when it was asked who, like if Shan was going to do it with me, yes, of course she was going to do this with me. And we had a blast. We just had a blast the whole day. Like even after the event, going the social stuff, all that shit's great. I want to have this on record. This is on record. So pay attention to this. I smoked Slim Buck at beer pong. You know how well, you know, it was one cup by the end of the second game, but you know, I won 2 games in a row, best out of 3. Oh shit, I put the switches on him. What's that? The meme, you know, when the girl's playing basketball and he just does this. And it's like, what's that move? Oh, yeah, you mean Jordan's signature shimmy? like I was putting the moves on him, right? And you know what? We just had a good night. We had a good night. I think he even did karaoke. I'm sure he just did Candy Shop. It did not need to look at the words. It was just performing for the people. It was sick.
Don't you stop. I'm going to the spot. Candy shop. Oh, they just said fuck this shit. They said fuck this shit. We're getting starships on. I've had enough of this.
You know who was this?
I love the idea that he's like, oh yeah, fuck 50 Cent, it's time for Nicki Minaj. There's a bit too masculinity going on.
Shout out to him. But that's like the event and all the after stuff and all that. Let's get to the battles. Before we get to the battles, there's something I just while it's on my mind, while I'm thinking about it, even for the UK, is really this conversation of battle rap is dead is very prevalent. So this is nothing to do with this event, nothing to do with. I make that clear. But Organics article, No Cut 2, all these things, people are talking about these things. And it's becoming in the zeitgeist, in the mind of the people in battle rap, that it is a dying sport, which that's admitting defeat is like the first step. Or it's like one of the third or fourth. You know what I mean? Like in a cross of when something dies, this is admitting defeat. And a lot of people seem to be admitting it. But I'm here to tell you that you're gonna love this fucking event. And you're going to be looking forward to the next one, because the 3 battles that happened were so fucking fire. All three were fire. And when they roll out this movie, this little set, when they roll this out, you check it. I'll follow me at Cammygbr. I'll be reposting it. Like, make sure to check it, because the battles are worth watching. I'm telling you. I'll make sure you got that clue right in a minute. The battles are worth watching. Sorry. I realize I've got to work on my spatial distance with my mic. The battles are absolutely worth watching. So, just like a pump fixture there, let's actually talk about each battle now. Black T versus MK. Yeah. I'm just, you know what? I know Black T's standard. I know where he's at. And before, it was so fun, right? So before the event, like, it just coming outside, chatting to Black T and whatnot. Like, this is like before the cameras are running and stuff, right? And he's telling me, oh yeah, MK's been a big fan of me. He's been doing all that. Like, he's been following me. I think I'm one of the reasons he got into the culture. He gave, typical battle rap spiel of like, oh, I'm better. Then MK in the face-off says that verbatim, right? Because although it was like interviews, MK bombed it, and then it turned into a face-off. It was great. It was fire. And Black T's like, look, that's exactly what I said. Kame, I said this to you outside. Like, he did say this, MK. So at that point there, I went, we've got a doozy. Black T is analyzing the Gulag champ. And I tell you, I held that belt. Salute TMR. That's a heavy ass belt. I lifted it with one hand. I went, oh yeah, actually, I need the other hand to balance this thing. I'm like, fuck, Jesus Christ. It was a big old belt. It looks the part for sure. And you know what? And MK walking about with he was looking proud as punch with that belt. It was fire, super fire. So we then get into the battle, and it's the best of both worlds. Like going into it, like on my mind, it was okay. I think RX it's his house. MK is one of his boys. I think MK could have it because there's pressure of the house, and Black T knew that. And bro, like, and you know what? I really enjoy the level of lyricism from both. MK is someone I feel that is like, the South Side is so underrated. Just for where they are and for where they could be, and it. Like someone like they were cooking, okay? They were totally cooking. I think in particular, Black T's second round was really, really good. MK's first and third was really good. Black T very direct in the third. But it's going to be a preference battle because it's just great material all 3 rounds. It just, and you know, like it won't feel like it. It won't feel like it. Like that there was only like 20 something people. It was a private thing.
The fuck you think you are to me, Rex? Well, you can be a big test, but I'm a big threat. 2 hands on a pole, another bench press. Do you a new kind of way. The word they want to use to describe how I'm killing you now don't exist yet. I got a big tech, so if I see him, he's pissed. They're back in the all day. My G's assist or white people who spray, going deep with sticks, immaculate foreplay. T's a bitch. No.
It'll be lit in there. I promise it'll be lit in there because it was popping the fuck off. But a very, very good battle between the two of them. Nice little face-off beforehand, just to then get into the battle. It was just so fucking sick. And then it was just a brilliant show, and it was a great way to set things up. I'm dead proud of them. I want to see more of MK. I want to see more. I just want to see more of them versus these other guys. I walked away going, bruh, like, book these guys more. Book these guys. They deserve it. They do deserve it. I'd be looking at all 3. Like, I'd be looking at this entire card for by the pound. And then you could put Bobby Rex versus Rum Nitty on there. These are the guys I'd be looking for by the pound. It's so fire. I look forward to hearing your thoughts on the battle. It's a close one. It's a close battle. Very close battle. Slim Buck versus Photo Boy. This is the first Photo Boy battle I actually seen. Like, I'd seen a clip or two, but it wasn't Photo Boy at the time before. It wasn't someone I was like absolutely dialed in on. Bro, he's crazy. Photo Boy's fucking crazy. Like, there's something so fresh about Photo Boy, and how his approach is, and how he comes across, and even like to the words that he uses in a battle. Like, I'm going to refrain from saying it's different, but it's definitely. Even though it's probably of a similar style to other battle rappers on the card and other people in the scene, it's just how he approaches it is different, and I really appreciate that. That was like, as you would say, as anyone would say, if it's Photo Boy versus Slim Buck is the absolute favorite going into that battle. But yeah, it's like Slim Buck is so fucking.
Play. I just pray that you make it a classic. I pray you slay, because you've done a great job in making us look good on camp. Please don't try to do the same today.
Let's go.
Don't try to do the same today. Embrace the stage or I'll make you pay. You're facing a different grade of change. Amazing, eh? Look, you were this close to having a dream team. For me, it's a win-win. I can become a monster just like that is in Slim's gene. You can create a monster too, only when you have a green screen. Now listen.
Like that third round from Slim, it's just we stacking. You know, like, it's Photo Boy's second round is so like it's great. Like, I'm genuinely going over the rounds in my head. I'm like, God, like the fact I'm double guessing myself. I have notes on my phone. I'm like, did I actually have it that way, or like what was the bar that made me say that? Oh, like there was so like as a whole battle. I think that one to me probably goes into who you have winning the first, but. You might also like what Slim Buck does in the second. You might like what Photo Boy does in the third. Like, again, another very, very debatable battle. Going into that, I like no preconceived notion. Not that it would be close, but that it would be like, I'm so thoroughly impressed by Photo Boy, and I think there's a lot of people above his stature, like in the entirety of UK battle rap, that I think will struggle with Photo Boy, and I know I feel like we put the Golden Boys in here, but I think like a Pagan and a Hamill might struggle with a Photo Boy. I know they're the wild cards. I know they're the guys. I think they would struggle with a Photo Boy and what he does. But I'd love to fucking see it. Who else? Like I think Kingsley, I think, would struggle with a Photo Boy. There's so many just from what Photo Boy does. Like I want to see Photo Boy versus Georgie Roots. I don't think Georgie Roots is going to do comedy or something like that. And I want to see that. Like the Tally Photo Boy. I walked away going, there's so much for Photo Boy. And Slim Buck gives you your money's worth every fucking time. It's always your money's worth. You're never walking away going, and we could say with whether the Maverick battle and the Real Deal battle, they are what they are. But let's be real, man. Like, it's Slim Buck, and I said it to his face several times. He is the face of UK battle rap. He can go in any league. He does whatever the fuck he wants. He approaches every battle with so much respect, and there's never a slouch. Never like it's whether it's a performance that didn't quite go his way. He's never gives up on a fight, and he's very, very meticulous, and it's exactly what you expect from Slim Buck. You're just gonna, if you don't know much about Photo Boy, you're going to be surprised by Photo Boy. That's what I'm gonna say. You can make your decisions out of my perception of the battle, but you know it's a close one. It's again another close one. Battle rap time is battle rap time. Obviously, like I came in at 11:45, and I was like, oh, I'm here. And got on the venue for 12. But you know, when it came to having these conversations with battle rappers, and I think I'm at part fault for it as well, like because it was such good content and what was being said, letting Tech, letting Slim Buck, letting like RX, letting letting everyone say their shit. The time was wearing on. It was battle time, right? And because and also these are like at a minimum of 3-minute rounds. This like and you know what, we've been salute Premier Battles, because we've been checking every Sunday in these 60 seconds for like months now. I'm over here going, holy shit, I'm looking at the time going, God, he's going forever. But obviously there's crowd reaction as well, and but these are there's a lot of content. There's a lot of content in these battles. So much because of this. The last battle that happened, RX Southside versus Tech, happened outside. And you know what? It wasn't dissimilar to a Georgia Roots and Tony D. It wasn't like there was a similar vibe to it. It was two professionals who you know a back and forth that's been going on for a long time. You know, and they're like, nah, fuck this. We're just gonna go outside, and they did the battle outside, and it was like, I think at a moment it rained, like. You know, the sun was out again, like you're gonna see the weather like go through this battle throughout the entire battle, but it is so good as well. Like and it's gonna be a very difficult one to judge, because you know, another great battle. It's like you know, I kind of see why RX was like, nah, I don't want justice. I can actually understand that way more. Like, seeing, like, I never seen, well, I have seen RX battle in person. I seen him battle Crow, and it was not RX that we come to know. He was trying the don't flop a little more. It wasn't quite. It was nothing like this. Seeing this, I understand why he was like, no, I could do a bit better than Justice. Like, and because look at it now. Where's Justice now? Where is Justice now? We've had the Giannis emergence. We've had, you know, King emergence. We've had so many of these guys. And Justice, felt like he was fucking everywhere last year. He was battling in the West Coast, battling in the East Coast. He was in North Dakota. He was everywhere. Where is he now? Like, he's been on URL a little bit. The buzz for Justice is gone. So, and it's taken that for me to then see, actually, yeah, bro might have been right. I think he was right. He deserved better than that, and this performance definitely solidified that. Tech was great as well.
You mean you don't care? Niggas said, I'll quit battle rap today. Well, what about the fans? I think the shit is weird. Because I don't care how tall you are or how many fans you got. Because that article will still read that you died at the height of your career. So let's get it clear. You tall, but you skinny. This is a fight you should have turned down. I'll pick your scrawny ass up without a workout. If you knew I could deadlift, you'll know for you, this isn't gonna work out. Now fucking it turns out, blade to his face, leaving more than a problem. The wound is like this large. Doctors are talking about a skin graft is the only option. Now they've got to use pieces of his to cover the hole in his, because he needed to get doctored. This dude's an imposter. Let's go.
Like, I from what I recall, and this is recall because I've got my notes on it. I believe personally, I think Tech got the second. I remember everyone thinking, good round, very good round from Tech, and we're like, pfft. And even RX was like, that was a good round. Like, RX is giving that respect in the second, and I think I had RX the first and third. However, that first is debatable. A little fun side note: you'll notice that there'll probably be a little cut or something like that in the what you call it in. I think after both of the first rounds, because we're in the little alleyway, fucking Ben Man fucking coming into it. It's like, yo, you can see that there's cameras. You can see that they're doing shit, and you're just going, I'm like, no. No. But it was lucky. It was very early into, I think, Tech's round. It was very early into it. So it was just like, just go back on your 4 bars, and then like we'll wait. It was waiting a good 4 or 5 minutes to be like, come on. Like, I think it was like we're behind the pub or something like that, and yeah, it was just funny seeing that, being like, oh no. But I tell you one thing. Like you please watch this. When it comes out, you probably have a different opinion than me. It's just, that's what happens all the time, right? Please watch it when it does come out, because it will be like a movie. It will be. I'll sit down one night, and it'll be like watching Blue Story or Top, and it's just like kind of like the Premier Battles thing, right? But what I will say, and you'll see. With Onsite, the energy is there. It's people that want to watch battles, people that want to react, and there's people that are there to see talent.
Wait. So wait, whose performance of the night? It might be full. Performance of the night? Oh. So wait, Black T. Me. So me. Black T performance of the night.
He's like, I know you don't want to give it to me.
I'm telling you, bro. Electric. Like, okay. So performance of the night. So, okay, interesting. Yeah. Fire.
Salute Snoop, by the way, and Paris, like fucking top guy. Oh, that's that. I could give them flowers all day. That's for another time. This is as a compliment to this league. This Onsite had the we go hard feeling. It had that feeling. Like I like every battle was like, okay, like and the screw faces are coming out, you know, and people are jumping around. It's just they're all brilliant battles, and I'm sure they're going to be cut up and put on and it's all going to look nice and beautiful, as it rightfully deserves. Because it was great fun being there, great fun being part of the event. It's great, like the whole event it was just a fun time. And the only, I think the only thing, I feel most people that were there, and a lot of people that I talked to at the event, the last thing they said was the only, and this isn't a fault with the event, this is deliberate by design, but these battles deserved more of a crowd, and that's only reason that's being said is because the battles are so fucking good. More people need to appreciate them. We need more people. It was like, you know, it's like, actually, this is going to sound like a really sad example. It's like opening a Christmas gift by yourself, or, you know, it's like everyone needs to, I was a kid, you all need to see me open this gift. Look at this battle here. This is good. Oh my God, oh my God. That's the only walk away that I think, from what most people seem to say, and it was just we wanted more people to see it in the moment. But everyone is going to get a chance to see it because it's going to come out in a movie. That is the recap there. Like I said, I've given you my thoughts on it, but I also, it is a secret event, so shh, you know, don't tell them, shh. But I'm not going to go ahead and start quoting all these bars because I want you guys to experience it firsthand. Like, you'll see the B-roll, but I'm not putting audio in it. Oh, you know, the only part audio, you'll see the part that I put in as audio. It's all fun, it's all good energy. But yeah, I want you guys to enjoy it first experience as well, which always makes a recap a little difficult because I don't want to, you know, spill all the beans, but just enough to make you go subscribe to Onsite. Like when it's on, this is Onsite, and when it's Onsite, that means it's on site. Make sure to subscribe to their channel and see when that then battles come out, because they'll come out movie time, then there'll be individual releases after. So just keep an eye out. Salute RX, salute the whole South Side, salute Black T, Paris, Carlton, Shan, Photo Boy, the Roofers, Battle on the Roof Boys, like everyone that was in there, everyone, it was Black T, everyone. Like just great vibes, and some of the best people for a crowd. Obviously, more people, where there's more of the media, more of the veteran crowd to then make this what it is. But man, it was a great bunch of people, some great battles, a great time afterwards, and I beat Slim Bucket Beer Pong. Remember that. That being said, I appreciate you guys. It's Cammygbr. Catch you in the next video. You are cursed!